YouTube, and welcome to my channel. So this morning I actually am starting my day to set classroom setup video in my kitchen, and that is because if you are like me, then in the mornings it is crazy. You're trying to get so many things accomplished, so many things done in your house, and get ready, and it just gets crazy. And so breakfast sometimes is an afterthought. And so I found these little cups yesterday, and it says just crack the egg. Now they're not cheap, they're like $2 a piece, but I think that is definitely a good alternative. The only thing is it is kind of high in sodium, and that's probably not good, but it's low in carbs, and it was very good. Like, it was very tasty. And so I have to take medicine every morning, and so definitely I have to have something to eat for breakfast. And so I am able just to put that in the microwave, crack an egg in it, and it was super quick. Good morning, YouTube. So I am in my room now, and I am trying to just collect myself, figure out what that I want and need to do today to be as super productive as I can, get as much finished as possible. And the way that I normally do that is I have to make lists, and I have lists of my list, and normally I just put them somewhere, post them in my room. So I'm going to show you what all that I want to get done this morning. So this is my list of what that I feel like if I do this morning and get all of that done, and it probably won't take me the whole morning to get done, that I will feel productive, that I will feel like I have accomplished something. I made door decks, yeah, and I'll walk you along this as I do them. I just want to show you my list, and then I'll show you what that I'm actually doing. So I made door decks to go above their hooks last night, and I've got to laminate those and put names on those and things like that. I made numbers to put on their book bins this year. I have always put their names on their book bins, and I thought about this because their iPads are numbered, and so then I won't have to redo those every year, and they'll just have their number of their book bins, and it'll make it even easier if I get a new student and somebody comes out, because I just rotate in the numbers, so I won't have as much switching, because I had about 3 kids that I had to switch in and out last year, and every year it seems like I get the revolving door every single year. Since we moved classrooms last year, I had a lot of jobs that didn't actually work the same in this new room, and some that I wanted to revamp, and some that I needed to add because it was like, oh, well, you're this job, so you just do this too. So I want to redo my jobs this year and really think about that. So I've got to make those labels and figure out how I'm going to rotate that, and I'll show you that when I get to there. I need to make my mask for my ocean door outside. I have purple lights that I hang around my board, and when we moved into this room, I never hung them up. Like, if you followed my channel, at the end of the year last year, we had to move rooms, and not at the end, like not after the kids were here. I mean, like March, we had to move our classrooms, and so it was a mess, and we had to like keep teaching while we were moving. Our kids were here. So there's a lot of things in this room that I really want to fix that don't work the same as what I would like for them to work. We have all of our papers for our Take Home Tuesday folders that I'm going to send home at open house. And so even though it's only Tuesday and open house isn't until Thursday, I thought I could do that this morning and get those packed, and maybe find my other papers that I always print to go in there and put that together. And then I talked yesterday, I want to use the coral, the reef, and put it on my window display up at the front. And then on this board, this hot mess of a board that you're actually looking at, I keep saying that I want to bring my razor scraper from home, because all that's like black speckles is actually like tape and gunk, and I can't like scrub it off. So I need to bring my razor scraper so that I can actually like scrape that off and get that cleaned up for the new year. And then I keep forgetting to bring my hot glue gun sticks back. I have some here, but the majority of them are at home. So when I may run home in a little bit, especially if I need to print something, because I have a colored printer at home. So if I make my job labels, I will print them at home on cardstock and then bring them back and laminate them. So here are my book bin labels, and I just made them in PowerPoint, made that little template, and then I just changed out the numbers. And I really like the way they look, and I will actually, I'm gonna put all of my labels, my class labels, my class jobs, all of that on my Teacher Pay Teacher store when I finish them this week. I'm just gonna put them in one big bundle. And of course they're going to be purple, but I can definitely like make others. If you have a specific color scheme that you would like, just link that below, or comment that below, and I can make other colors, because once I have it in there, it's just a matter of switching out those colors for what other people might want. Of course mine is purple or blue or green. Those are my three main colors in here. And last night, because I don't have a Cricut, I really want one. So last night I sat and cut out all of my door decks, and I had a hard time like deciding what I wanted, and I'm not good at being like simplistic. I go overboard on everything. So my idea was, this is what they actually look like in black and white. Like there's a jellyfish, and there's the seahorse, and the starfish, and there's an octopus, and the octopus. And so my idea was that I was going to cut all of those out of scrapbook paper, and then, for instance, like where all of this is separate, I was going to cut different cardstock or different scrapbook and put that in a different color, and those all in a different scrapbook color, and the same thing, put the eyes on it, and draw the legs, and draw, like this was going to be scrapbook, and this was going to be different scrapbook. However, trying to be in my minimalistic mind and not go overboard with every single thing that I do, I really like the simplicity of just the design on scrapbook paper, and I think that I am just going to leave them that way. I'm going to laminate them and put a piece of just regular scrapbook paper or construction paper as the background of it, and that way I can put their label on that rectangle piece of paper and not actually on these, so that I can use them again should I do an ocean theme again in my 6 years left of teaching. So I will definitely show this once I get it put up. I'm going to put them on their hooks, and so yeah. So I wanted to tell you about my new scissors. I was super excited. Hang on, because I have another pair. So a parent 3 or 4 years ago had given me a pair of zebra handled scissors, and my room then had a lot of zebra. It still does some, like I have some zebra print on my job chart. So I had some zebra and purple together, and it was a lot of zebra then, because we did a whole around the world theme, and I did some African themed animals around my room, so it fit. I've kind of done away with that, but anyway, 2 years ago, my handle of my scissors literally just broke. Like the whole thing broke off. And they were a really good pair of scissors. So one of my parents bought me just a cheap pair of scissors because she felt bad, because she was in here helping me when my scissors broke. And then I had an older pair, and you know, if you're like me, you cut out a lot of stuff because, like I said, I don't have a Cricut, so I have to cut it all by hand. And I use them a lot. And so it's been a couple years since I bought a good pair of teacher scissors. And so I went to Staples the other day, and they had teacher bags that they were giving out, and they ended up in the teacher bag. They had a coupon that was good that day, and it actually went out that day, and it was good for 5 off $5. And so of teacher supplies, like you had to, or school supplies. So I was looking around, and I really wanted purple because, you know, purple's my jam, but I have a lot of this color blue in here too, so it worked, especially with my seaweed back in the bag. But anyway, so these were exactly $5. So I thought, oh, well, I'll just have to pay the tax. But they actually took the tax off too. So I went to Staples and ended up getting a free pair of scissors, and they're really good scissors. And then, of course, I had to make the obligatory stop at Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree had these beautiful purple scissors, and they actually work really well. So I may even go by and get another pair of these, because you can never have enough teacher scissors. Like I'll be doing something in my room, I'll lay them down, and then I'll end up having to find them. In fact, I had to go borrow my new colleague's scissors the other day because I laid mine down and couldn't find them anywhere. So super excited about these finds, and I'm going to use them to cut out my okay, so in my video, so I finally got one thing accomplished today. I feel like I've been all over the place. My ADHD is in high gear. When I look at this as a whole wall, I feel sorry for my teammates because they're going to have to look at this, because that is a lot of color and a lot of decoration. I know, I'm so sorry, but I really do love these, and I did actually cut every single one of those little door decks out by hand. And I need a Cricut. I keep pleading this. Somebody needs to donate some money to my Cricut fund. And we got $150 from our PTO the other day, so maybe I can just beg for my birthday and get one. But I do like these. These are just little door decks where that they hang their hooks on there. So I can definitely check that off my list. Plus, the fact that I had to make labels for that means that I also have my labels made for everything else for our room. So that's one extra thing already done. Okay, so it is 3:12. I have to go meet my personal trainer at 5. And so I'm kind of starting to stress just a little bit, but it will be okay. So as I evaluate these things that are up here, I have not been as productive today. I have been a chatty Cathy, and I keep talking to people because this is what happens, because I'm a social bug, and I meet people and I talk to people, and that's what I love, and I love school. So I just need to stop and get myself together and get it focused. But I did get quite a bit done, and I still have more time. It's just like I'm stressing because I realize like my time is running short. So I did get, as we mark off together, I did get my drawer decks, and I videoed those. They turned out really cute. I did get my labels made and cut out everything on my book bins, and I am in love with them. They look so cute. That pattern that I picked, I think, is perfect, and I love the fact that the letter or numbers are big enough that I will be able to see them across the room or on the shelf, or I think the kids will be able to pick them out, and I just love them. They turned out super cute. I thought I haven't been able to sit still long enough to do my class jobs, and that's really something I could just do at home later, like on the couch or whatever. And then because I have to print them from home anyway, so that's a job I think will be better at home. I'm gonna work on the mask next and hang in my lights, because that's something I can do pretty quickly. The lights, the mask, I don't know, it'll happen. Packing folders, I don't think that's gonna happen today. I think that's gonna have to be tomorrow. I did get my window decoration finished, and I'll show you that in just a second. I do need to add a little bit more to it. And then I got my labels made, which I actually added that one after I made the original list just because I had to do that to make my door decorations. I did get a little bit more like organized and moved, and it doesn't look like it, but I promise it really is coming together. So I'll come out here and I will show you my door, and I have to tell you, I am cracking up at it because I actually took and put the portholes so that I can look at the kids. So there's the reef and the little background, and I think I'm gonna put Stephen's Amazing Firsties to go with my page and my classroom. And then I put the porthole here, but then I also put a porthole in my friend Chrissy's room. She's over there, and I put one there so we can stare at the kids in the hallway, which I think is hilarious. So I'm super excited about that. I think it's all coming together and it'll be great. So I am feeling pretty good. I got the mask done. I got the lights hung. I've got to mark that off of my list because that makes me feel better. So the lights are hung. I am gonna do my class jobs tonight. Oh, here's my lights, just so you can see. And I think they look pretty good. I might change them, put them up higher. I'm not really sure, but I really like them. And then I will, ooh, sorry for the blurred vision. I'll walk in the hallway with me. You can see my cute mask. I just think it looks adorable. So I've had a pretty good day. I feel pretty productive, and I am getting ready to leave because I can't really get started on anything else. I don't really have time. It is 4:09 and I have to meet my trainer at 5. So I feel like that'll give me plenty of time to pack up, make sure I have everything. I'm gonna do my class jobs at home tonight, print those, and kind of get myself straightened out for what I need to do, edit this video, do some college stuff, and hopefully like eat supper and sleep sometime. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you can check out more videos, and I will definitely be updating tomorrow of the amazing things that our team gets done. We have a meeting, and hopefully we will be super productive and get lots of things ready for open house.